Good morning and welcome to another Thought for the Week here at Manvers Street Baptist Church. Let me read to you from Philippians chapter 1, verses 9 to 11. This is my prayer, that your love may abound more and more, so that you may be able to discern what is best, and may be filled with the fruit of righteousness that comes from Jesus Christ. I remember years ago, over 20 years ago now, before I went into training for Baptist ministry, talking to the minister of the church where I had grown up that was sending me into training. And I asked our pastor what was one of the hardest things that he experienced going into ministry. And he answered, referencing really this verse. He said, the hard thing is to discern what is best. You know, it's not difficult really at times to discern between what is good and bad. Hopefully, as you're walking closely with the Lord, you can identify what is bad, what isn't right, and you can identify what is good, and you can choose to walk in the path of what is good. But how do you discern what is best out of a lot of good? And that's one of the challenges of church ministry, certainly, is that there are so many good things that are happening in the life of the church. So many good opportunities that we have looking forward into the future. But how do you discern what is best to focus your time and attention on? How do we as a church discern what is best to focus our time on? And, you know, the key to being able to discern what is best, Paul talks about here in what he says to the Philippians. He said, this is my prayer, that your love may abound more and more, so that you will be able to discern what is best. So it's when our lives are rooted and established in love for God, love for one another, love for our neighbours, that we're able to identify what those best opportunities are, that we're led in love to love the Lord, to love each other and to love others as well. And that's, you know, at the heart of our vision as a church, seeking to be a church at the centre of community with God, community with each other, and community with others reaching out as well. And that happens as our love grows more and more in kind of depth and insight. And so, you know, we might think, well, it seems like a bit of an airy-fairy, wishy-washy thing just to kind of devote our time to establishing and building community and relationship and to grow more in love with each other. But actually, in doing that, we discern what is best, and we can continue to grow and reach out and to build God's kingdom here in this place, but also in our city, in our nation, and more widely afield as well. So as we think about that at a church level, we also think about that at an individual level as well. How can you be effective in terms of serving Jesus in your community, in your family, in your workplace? How can you grow in discerning in your life what is best? Well, it comes as you grow in love. As you grow in love with God, you begin to hear his voice more clearly, and you can respond to his call for you. As you love each other, you love your brothers and sisters in church more, then you begin to open your life up to a greater, more collective discernment process, that you're accountable to each other, and that way you can discern through conversation, through prayer with others, how the Lord might be leading you. But also, as you grow in love for your neighbour, then you begin to look for opportunities to serve God and to serve them as well. And so as you commit maybe this week to growing in love, that might increase in your life, then I would encourage you to begin by nailing those spiritual disciplines. So your times of prayer, each day, your times of silence listening to God, your time reading his word, not simply to prepare for things that you're doing, but to really begin to know and understand and hear his voice, and to pray that simple prayer: Lord, what is your best for me today? Out of all the good things I could be doing, what is your best for me today? And I pray that as you do that, as you grow in that love, and as you begin to discern more and more what his best is for you, that you might be filled with the fruit of all righteousness, as Paul says, through Jesus Christ. God bless you. Have a great weekend.